All right, guys, we are back today. Things have cooled down a bit more, so yeah, we should be able to get some games in. Let us see. What was I gonna ask? Yes, are you guys enjoying the metagame or lack thereof? How are you guys feeling? How are you guys' experience of the metagame been so far? Obviously, a lot of new things to explore, old Pokemon, new Pokemon, and the interaction between those and Terra types. And so it's the wild wild west right now. How long has it been? About a week. So let's see what I'm at. 94. Actually, I'm not that low. Thought I was like 1930 something. But yeah, love to hear your amazing thoughts on that. So let's see what we have in store for y'all today. Looking at my team, very cool stuff. So immediately as I look at my opponent, I notice a big issue with taking surging strikes, unless that's Rocky Helmet Corvinado, which I'll likely bait in because, Dumbo has that young knockoff, and nothing wants that smoke. Nothing wants that smoke. Who plays decent? I don't think it having its choice scarf is actually as useful as not. Though Psychic is good for this guy. I can see. So that's not completely true. Rotom is very frustrating. Very frustrating for my opponent, as is Zapdos. I think more importantly, Zapdos. I don't know how I feel about the speed tier. Because Urshifu can hit me, but we'll deal with that when it comes. But it's more so about Great Tusk doing Great Tusk things. I can't one-shot me Xianpao. I mean, this guy, Miarskirata. So that's going to be a picky or a tricky mon to deal with early. But that being said, I think just being patient with Zapdos, figuring out what the Urshifu is for, and keeping Rotom at the utmost, because offensively that's the only thing that can threaten me. So first we're going to ensure that the Miarskirata cannot do whatever it wants. We're going to go for the Hurricane immediately. Hopefully we connect. Thankfully we do. We get a cool 33%. It's an important 33 right there. And so this is an interesting turn, right? In this situation, oftentimes people may go, all right, well, I'll just go for the Hurricane again, which is useful, right? That helps ease up my psychic ability. Well, I guess the Miarskirata can stop that as well. But I think more so with the Galarian Slowking, it's harder to switch into with Tinglu gone. But Tinglu, what does Tinglu do? Tinglu tends to go for hazards. And if I miss Hurricane and he gets hazards up, I get little to no value. So it goes through the Ruination, which, I prefer not to be the case. But what we're going to end up doing is going for the Stealth Rocks immediately. The reason being is that I want to knock here, but if he goes to Miarskirata straight up, then I won't get the Corviknight in. If I go for Rocks and I get the opportunity to knock off the Rocky Helmet, excellent. And now my Urshifu is looking gorgeous. And so this is where I'm going to strategically let the timer go down, because this is a 1700 player. It's likely that he's packing U-turn, and there's no way after he just shows me Defog he'd anticipate me to go for Rocks again. But even if he goes to Brave Bird, it's not that big of a deal. As you notice, my team struggles with. So now that the timer has gone down, I'm going to Stealth Roar again as he U-turns. He actually Brave Birds. Okay, well done. Even though it doesn't make that much of a difference, because it puts you in a position where you're going to have to defog, and the Corviknight is now within range. So once I get my Urshifu in, you're going to lose a Pokemon next turn. Unless, you're going to lose a Pokemon next turn. So free to Will-O-Wisp here. It covers both the Corviknight and the Tinglu positioning. He could go Miarskirata as well, which I doubt, and I need to keep this Rotom at the utmost for the Urshifu. I'm very surprised he Brave Birded my Great Tusk. So I expected a minus U-turn. He might not have U-turn. He might be Iron Defense, but no, he has Defog. Hard to say, but Rotom I realized was a really big issue to him. Ballsy play if he goes Skeledirge, but I can always just Volt Switch out on the Skeledirge. It's not a concern for me. Or, a Volt Switch. I could just always... So he leaves the Corviknight in, and it's going to show U-turn. Okay. So, very bad play by him. Reason being, if I Volt Switched, I would take a ton of your Corviknight's health, and you just U-turn out. right? And I can reposition into Zapdos, which is Tinglu is the only thing that can come in on anyway. So if you're gonna stay and you don't U-turn, you'd stay into to Roost, anticipating me to Volt Switch, and now he goes back to let Tinglu, which is gonna allow me to Will-O-Wisp here as he goes through Spikes, which allows me to go to Great Tusk. I wouldn't be shocked to see him EQ. Oh, it actually killed me. I didn't think he would kill me. Okay, so now we're gonna get a KO here. Him knocking me out there is big, but that's fine. So as I said, this is gonna be a KO. I realized he can't guard against Urshifu at all. I don't think he thought about that. Yeah, very ballsy EQ there, but him allowing Tinglu and Corviknight to get burnt from a long-term standpoint wasn't ideal. So this is why I got rid of those heavy-duty boots. The heavy-duty, yeah. Got rid of the so go Skeledirge. So you're clearly gonna terrestrialize and go for Will-O-Wisp. I don't know what Terra would make sense. Perhaps Terra Water. I don't want my Rotom burned. Is that true? Actually, it's not. So Terra Dragon, very cool. Didn't expect Dragon. That's new. That's some new stuff. So phase 1 is gonna be burning the Skeledirge. Well, we both missed our Will-O-Wisps. He gets the Hex. Guess now I can CC, but weakening this is going to be important. So if I Volt Switch out into Hoopa, because what I'm looking at now is actually I don't want my Hoopa gone because it might be necessary for the Urshifu. So let's think. If I Wisp, because he's gonna Hex here. If I Wisp, the Skeledirge is burned. But this is gonna get weakened, which yeah. I'll do is Hoopon Bound. This is interesting. Terra Dragon. So here comes the Hex, as I mentioned. This allows for me to trick here. No matter what he goes to, he's going to have upside. Unless he goes Meowscarada. I doubt Meowscarada would come in. Ah, wow. I did not know that. Interesting. So that's not good for me. I wonder if he expected Trick. Huh. I know this defense drop only lasts for 1 turn. Or defense boost. You know what I'm saying. I don't think these ones run. So they run Behemoth Bash. I don't think they run Sub is what I'm saying. Behemoth Bash, Body Press. So let's go Rotom Wash, Iron Defenses. Let's see. I don't know if they have Sub. Wow, that killed me. Whoa. Okay. What a humbling experience. I did not think that could come anywhere near killing me. Wow. So that's a big deal. My Rotom just died. Whoa. The likelihood of discharge and so you got the discharge. Shit, I think I lost. He's gonna get full powered here, but cause I mean, come on. So that's really bad. I think I just lost. This is a tough loss to take because I don't think I played the game poorly. My lack of it. This has never given me any trouble. That's probably because my Zapdoses have always been max defense. Rotom got 1 shot, which surprised me. Yeah. It is what it is. It should KO. Yeah. But the problem is now he has the Meowscarada that he can go to. I still have Choice Scarf Hoopa. And I'll have to play excellently. Depends on what the Meowscarada is. If it's banded, then Flower Tricks. It is banded. Actually, yeah, there's no way you're doing 38 unless you're banded. Which means that wait, what? You went to Urshifu. I can't one-shot him. We'll go back to Slowking. If he doesn't CC, if he for Surging Strikes, then CC. Okay. That's blessed. I think he's Scarfed. Which means now Tinglu comes in. So let me think. If I maybe weren't Urshifu. Could I have Chili? How could I win this? Is there a way to win this? If we went Tinglu here. My double CC. I'm a sludge bomb here. Yeah, I can't win unless I switch. If he goes to Tinglu, he just he just whirlwinds around. Yeah, I don't think it's once the Zamazenta. So I've always just put Zamazenta in a pack with a quickness. Like Zamazenta has never done anything in any game ever. So I U-turn here to reposition. No, just kill it. I've always put Zamazenta in a pack with a quickness. He may go for let's see, Flower Trick. It's a 2 KO now. Damn. Well, good lessons here. Terra Dragon, Zamazenta's roll. Because I could have also terrored my Rotom if I knew I would die there. There are so many things that could have been different there. It's not my own fault. Poorly executed. He knocks. Should have hoped that he'd throw. Actually, no, I'm part water, so he would have knocked me out. Yeah, I'm tripping. So we start off the live today with a great loss. I don't mind those losses because I didn't misplay. It was just a lack of information, and it bit me in the ass. And honestly, when I looked at this team, please pass me some teams. When I'm looking at the teams I have right now, I'm not thrilled with this, but like I don't have any other ones to feature anything. All of them have Lecky and Magirna. So I was like, well, I just got to make do with what I got. But I've lost nearly 90 points. Well, that's not true. I was all at a little under 2,000. And now I'm at 1913. But I gain them up and I lose some, get some, lose some, get some. If I break this down properly, I should win every time. Unless there's something I'm missing. Because Great Tusk plus Slowking guards against his entire team. The question is, what can he guard against? So phase one, great lead situation on his end. If I reposition to Urshifu on this crunch / U-turn, what is his initial play? I don't think he has one. U-turns. It's crit matters, but it is what it is. Surprised he walking waked. So this gives me 2 layers. The future sight on the Torkoal switch. Oh, it goes Gambit. I didn't expect Gambit. So the fact that he went Gambit here is actually big because his only tusk switching is his own tusk. So unless he's going to go Roaring Moon here to take this Quake, and obviously Roaring Moon can't touch me, so I pretty much forced the Gambit to stay in, but he doesn't even have anything for. So I get to knock here on his Great Tusk, because as I said, that future sight goes a long way. My Great Tusk is very important, as is my Rotom to an extent, but it's far less so than. So what I'll do is give him my item on my Urshifu, and this is a big deal, freeing up the because now he has to go to Torkoal hard, but it's still gonna hurt, right? Torkoal's still getting beat down, as he actually commits to Stealth Rocks, which is insane to me. It's very, very, very insane play, because obviously you have to wake, and your speed wake too, which is not a good look for your boy Slowking Galar. And what this does is it allows for me to future sight. Hydro Stream is not doing anything. What allows me to future sight, and what that does is The I just seen it. Okay, sludge bomb. Does that kill me? Oh, okay. Did not expect to die there, but the future side's lingering, which means that he has to go to the gambit here, which allows for me to rapid spin. No, he has Sterilage. That changes things a bit. I can psychic sweep. Let me think. If I wisp on the gambit here, yeah, I'll take his Sterilage from him. Oh my god, he made such a shit play. I wish I wisped so badly there. If that went, then my Hoopa would have been blessed. So what we're gonna do is yeah, I'll have to play the long term of this game. You may go to Walking Wake, but yeah, I figured Tusk would come in, which allows for me to spin because he has to choose between Knock and Rapid Spin. Now he's gonna go for the spin, which matters, but as I said, my Rotom is a big problem in my Zapdos. I don't know what kind of Roaring Moon he could be, actually. Like, he may not be the one I expect. I haven't terrored yet. If I play this right, I can endgame sweep him with just my Urshifu. But I need to force him to sack something else, which this allows, so I can Will-O-Wisp here. If he leaves it in PX, yes, that's what I've been hoping he did. So now I have psychic potential, and he's staying into Crunch, which is amazing because this allows for me to Ice Bandit. Okay, that's good to know. So which one is the positionally? Because I could go Great Tusk, but it's gonna force his Great Tusk back in, and I'm gonna lose an item. So offensively, it's way better for me to have. Is it better to CC here or CC? Obviously, I'm fearing Sterilage, but I can just go for what's it called after Sterilage. I know his Walking Way is gonna come, which is why I keep my Rotom. Actually, my Rotom isn't as healthy as I probably need it to be, since it's Speed Walking Wake. Like, I might die to Hydro Steam from there. But he has no more Sun. Well, he has Sun for a couple more turns. But Hoopa probably takes the equivalent of a Specs Terra Hydro Steam. Hoopa is no slouch on the Spadef side. Now, it matters if it doesn't. What would I need to give up here, though? What's winning the game? My Urshifu wins the game. What Rotom take? 66. What am I giving up? Great Tusk beats 1, 2, 3. Great Tusk beats everything but this, but so does Urshifu. Zapdos. But Zapdos has to miss. Zapdos is the least reliable. But it's at full, and it's a Zapdos at the end of the day. This may be a mistake based on how much his moves do to me. I know a Hydro Steam does 62. We're gonna Volt Switch. Not a speed Hydro Steam. No way. Okay. So Sterilage in the Sun covers for Will-O-Wisp. If I go Hoopa and Hyperspace Fury, Hyperspace Fury drops what? Defense, right? Yeah. He's gonna fucking Shadow Sneak, which allows him to bring back in his Roaring Moon. Not Roaring Moon, is oh, he doesn't. Okay. Allowing him to bring back in his Walking Wake, because Walking Wake shouldn't be able to kill Hoopa from here. I don't think I die. I'm gonna leave it in. Wow, that was very wrong. It's very wrong. It doesn't change too much because Rotom is the key, but he has 3 turns of Sun. Protect turn 1. Hydro Steams. Wow, that could have killed me. Wow. So Terra Water out of the Sun should win the game. Actually need his Gambit dead. So what I'll end up doing is end up sacking Rotomarsh. I think I don't need the Terra to do 9%. There's no way. There's no way I'm not doing 9%. Because I actually want to keep my fighting type. Urshifu, Uber, Boca, or Uber Choice Man, sure. Yeah, my walking weight, it killing my Galarian Slowking is something I didn't expect. And that's not even special attack boosting, which is nuts. What I did killing my Hoopa in one go was insane. What was I gonna do? Alright, what was I calculating? Oh yeah, Urshifu, Walking Wake. All your choice specs, Pure Water. No, not. This is the Fighting Dark one. Urshifu. Actually, I remember one time it didn't show me the 30 seconds. There's no way I'm not doing 9%. If I don't do 9%, I lose. I'm actually really glad that he went Roaring Moon. I'm actually really glad because I doubt he's going to U-turn, which allows for me to Volt Switch. Yeah. Outrage did a lot more than I expected. I'm not feeling this offensive Zapdos. The way this team is structured, or the Terra, well, I don't know what this is for. So maybe it's Terrifier for something. Oh, that's actually a really big survival by Zapdos there. I think it's over now. Aquajet did how much? 16%. Okay. Alright, yeah, I think it's over now. If I terrestrialize water, there's no way Gambit's knocking me out. I can't have him rapid spinning. This should kill him. Wow, it didn't. That matters a lot. Because now Gambit can try to Sucker Punch. He won't go for it though. He won't Sucker Punch. Because I've shown Aqua Jet, but these lefties. Yeah, Surging Strike not killing Tusk after Terra Water is insane. But I didn't want him rapid spinning because he'd outspeed my Urshifu and be able to Earthquake after that. That's why I didn't want to Terra. So it actually would have been better not to Terra because I wouldn't be in this situation. I'd still knock him out with Aqua Jet. So now it comes down to a prediction. I'm going to close combat. Yeah, I got it right. I knew he wouldn't Sucker. But the game shouldn't have been this close. I knew Urshifu was the win con, but I'm not pleased with how close that game was. I don't like this team, but I'll make do. I don't know what the Terrifier is for. I don't have a Dragon Resist. I'm going to make it Steel just in case I'm in a situation like that again. But I'm trying not to use Garg on every team. But I'm glad we won. We adapted, but I'm just not pleased with my outs there, you know? Because I feel like I'm like, man. So how did that? Yeah, the Terra Water. My ignorance on the rolls from the Walking Wake really messed me up. But truth be told, I don't know what like the moment he killed my Galarian Slowking was like, what next, right? Especially because I was in the Chilly Reception variant, right? I'm not sure what this is, some kind of screens thing. I actually have Brick Break on Hooper, which is quite interesting. But as I said, the biggest edge people are having now is that they're developing all these cool new strategies. And those cool new strategies, why am I adamant? That matters right now. I'm adamant. Because I would kill this Glamora. That's actually a big fucking deal. Shit. Glamora probably one-shots my Urshifu. I doubt he'll think that he's slower than me though. But I mean, man, that's annoying. How do I intend to win this game? What's his offensive threat to me? It is Folk for fucking sure. That shit tears into some other shit. Like, that's a fucking problem. So I want to be able to hyperspace Fury spam at some point, even though literally only one thing suffers from it, and that's the whole Volk. Everything else, for the most part, is just dark. That, or I don't know. Like, the Volk's position is super dangerous for me, which is partly why I can't risk losing her Shifu. But at the same time, if he's a mindless Gomorrah lead kind of guy, that puts me in an awkward spot very early. So what I'm actually end up going to do, since I have Brick Break, I'm going to let him mindless Gomorrah. If I force the Terra, like, that's the dumbest play I've ever seen in my life. Like insanely bad play just now. So what we're going to do is knock first to get the screens off. I mean, the clay off. A couple ways we can go about this. Again, the Hoop has Brick Break. I just don't know what the Grimmsnarl is packing. If he's packing Taunt or Parting Shot. If he's packing Parting Shot, he'll use it here. If he's packing Spirit Break, he says Parting Shot. What I wanted to do was if he switched in something, watch him go, okay, Shifu. I'm fine by that. Protective pads. But what I wanted to do there was if he did pivot, I want to ensure that I knocked off whatever item came in. Now, the Volk, with the Parting Shot damage, it's a fairly safe U-turn here. And so what I'm going to do is position my Urshifu, which can crit things, so that he can't U-turn into the Volker run. Now, he Swords Dance, which surprises me for a lot of reasons. For quite a few reasons, but I'm not going to focus too much on that. I might have to Terra my Rotom. Because if I did go hard Rotom, which is what I was going to do, it would have been put in a pack. So Zapdos. Which one did he use first with the Grimmsnarl? He Reflect first, so the light screen doesn't have a lot of turns, which is good. It doesn't matter because I'm gonna give up. He's gonna Trailblaze. Interesting, which makes even less sense for what I'm thinking about. But you'll see in a sec, because this is gonna die. So if I sack Zapdos here, he's going to get parried for sure, and then because what I'm trying to avoid is tearing my Rotom. If I Terra Ghost, I won't have the Terra for. So if I go with Zapdos, he's pretty much guaranteed getting parried. It's very unlikely he won't. And if he does get parried, I get to keep Slowking, which I want to do. Actually, I guess he. Okay, I was about to say, if you don't get fucking parried, bro, that's some bullshit. So he has Reflect. I have Psychic. But I doubt his other move isn't CC. But he never dropped his defense, so I have to go Hoopa and Psychic here. If he switches, he switches, but I doubt he has fucking Aqua Jet. I gotta be mindful because he could have some weird stuff, you know. We don't want to deal with no weird stuff. So light screen likely to emerge here. What I'll end up doing is repositioning Rotom Wash. A couple ways we can go about this. What I can't do is Brick Break, because he's gonna go for Reflect. So I'm gonna do his Will-O-Wisp. He actually Parting Shot it first. Shit. It's actually not good. I didn't expect him to Parting Shot first, because if I Volt Switch there, he's done, you know. So he gets to get rid of rocks potentially. That doesn't matter that much because they were more primarily there for the Gomorrah. Okay, fair enough. So you're gonna get your Mortal Spin off. He actually spikes. Salacer's a future sight. I don't know why he's wasting time with that and not Mortal Spinning. Because now he has no water resist, right? Like, I want to make sure that my Urshifu just comes in and batters The issues is Volcarona is still at the utmost of health. So let's say that turn the light screen. I have future sight of if I EQ I kill him. They'd have T spikes up. Then you just go Grimsnarl. And I have the future sight lingering. Otherwise, if he goes to anything else, yeah. So it forces him to go to Grimsnarl and he can't parting shot, which is good. So this allows for me to go Great Tusk. Actually, I probably shouldn't have gone Tusk. I forgot the P spikes. But no, Tusk being +1 is actually useful here. Yeah, plus being +1 is actually useful here. Especially because I don't think he has. If he has Spirit Break and I go Hoopa, it's actually pretty whack. But so now I actually don't want to keep my. Is he Spirit Break? I mean, I don't want to keep my Choice Scarf now. Oh my fucking god! Yes, he went hard Volcarona. That is like okay. All the concern is now gone. All right, positionally, I'm fucking king now. I'm in a king's position now. Because now, even if the Yancy body press, Iron Defense is up, I have Urshifu, which beats everything remaining. Now, I don't want to get too overzealous. So I'll Future Sight first. Calm Mind. I didn't know the Yancy got Calm Mind. Does it get Rock Polish too? Let me be careful of this. Calm Mind. See how much this is doing. 18%. Did he ever Terra? Never Terra, did he? What if he's Terra Water? Calm Mind. Wonder what he's gonna do. Maybe Diamond Storm. Okay, it says Diamond Storm, Calm Mind. So Future Sight. So that means I don't have to Sludge Bomb spam until I poison him. Interesting. Stored power. So this is what I'm talking about. Little weird stuff like this that can catch you. I do want to be careful around this Volk, I suppose. What don't I need? I don't need my Great Tusk. Though it'd be useful to knock this thing's leftovers off. I probably should have went Tusk already. I'm gonna go Tusk now because maybe he might Diamond Storm. Yeah, excellent. I get to remove his item. There's Terra Water. See? What? Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? Oh no. Oh no. But that's what I said, man. Like, the biggest thing I'm concerned about these days are the things that can catch me off guard. One, I didn't even know DNC got Calm Mind. I don't think it used to get Calm Mind before. And then Terra Water Draining Kiss. This won't ever work again, but now I know. Because what I would have done was... what would I have done with this? I guess I could have forced him to Terra earlier, but I mean, he hasn't Diamond Stormed it up, so I'd have to... I don't know. Yeah, like, because I needed him to not be crittable. This is why Garg is on all my teams too. If you notice, when I have Garg, I just win all the games unless I just decide to play like a piece of shit. But one of the big things with Garg is that I can Salt Cure, and gimmicks is very hard to gimmick. You know, like something like this, it's only going to work from a catch off guard standpoint. Now I have to hope that I crit him. I guess I can still technically crit, so why not? Why stay out of the game? If I crit with the CC here, I win. But yeah, don't get the crit. So I just lost another one. I'm actually going to end it there. 2 winnable games. I don't regret anything I did with. I don't remember the first game's lost, but I remember the circumstances. I don't think I regret anything in that game either. I played it about as well as I wanted to. In the future, obviously, you guys got to watch out for DNC. Well, that particular set. The Zamazenta, that's what I did. I played shittily versus the Zamazenta, underestimating Calc, so through that game. Yeah, I think that probably dropped me like 20 something points. So I'm probably like right above 1900 now. But since I'm not doing a road to top 10, that's what I thought about. Actually, I'll grab another one. Since I'm not doing a road to top 10, I was like, well, you know, I think I was just going to 2000 just to go to 2000 because it's been a minute. But then I thought about it, I was like, well, I want to do a road to top 10, like an actual, like if I'm going to do that, I want to do a series. I don't want to just, holy shit. I don't want to just do it. And then like when I actually choose to do it, there's very little value to the experience because you're like, well, Jam, you just did that shit. You know what I mean? So part of me is like, well, I just want to enjoy the meta and I'm going to treat these like regular lives where I'm just learning. But if I happen to get, I'm going to keep them in the mid to high 1900s or in the 2000s as well because 2000 I think is only top 30. So I'll keep it high ladder still. But I'm not necessarily going for a top 10, if that makes sense. So we're going to break this down. What did I take from my last game? Well, the last couple of games. Hoopa is trash. That's for a fact. But nah. Rocks plus Hoopa is decent here. Rotom is very annoying, but his Among Us just want to put something to sleep for sure. I don't like this Zapdos of speed tier. It's a bad speed tier. Yeah. There are a lot of things I should have done to this team, but I don't know the meta well enough yet to make any adjustments. So I'll just take the L's and learn from them. And my Urshifu is really dangerous, but it's going to require some things. As is Zapdos, no ground type. That does the best from a garden standpoint. His Hydreigon is dangerous. What's his initial switch to Hoopa if I click Hyperspace here? So I'm turning on Among Us most likely, right? Which is an interesting lead for him, considering he can't guard against the Zapdos. Like if he were to go to the Galarian Arcanine, of course I miss and he gets the Spore off. Phenomenal. So yep. And if I hit that there, I'm pretty sure they lost them on. But it is what it is. So Flare Blitzes and gets Choice Banded and stuff. It's just annoying, you know. But it's Hurricane. You know, what are you gonna do? I could have prepped better. So he Terra Fired. I was like, why did he do so much to me? Okay. Cool. So we're gonna tech tier. The game plan is still the same. It's just, you know, frustrating. I don't know why he would Giga Drain there unless he doesn't have Sludge Bomb. Clearly I'm going back to my Zapdos. It's leftovers, which is useful to know. I can't go to Zapdos. I could burn the Sleep Turn, but if I don't get it, then he gets another KO with his Flare Blitz, and I can't have my actually I could, but you know, I can't have my this gone so easily. So if I go Hoopa, I'm bound. I'm likely staring down Hydreigon, which isn't bad. Foul play. Well, do I want to knock or do I want to trick? I'll break actually. Or is it better to just Hyperspace here straight up? Because Hydreigon is an issue. I knew he'd do some stupid shit. Like, you know, something was like, he's going to do some stupid shit like go Slowking. And I'd be very tight. So that's why from a value proposition standpoint, you know, what gives me the most value there, even if he were to do some dumb shit like he did. And that was extremely dumb. I'm not even trying to be mean, but like that was just like a very dumb play. Like that was inexcusably dumb. So from a positional standpoint, Rotom's best because he's going to U-turn. He actually Powerballs. He seems to be, come on, dude. Fuck. Jeez. Alright, so it gives Slowking up. Like the choice scarf trick. I want rocks badly, but I have to time it properly. So in Hyperspace Fury again, it goes Zamazenta, which is a decent mid ground. It's a decent mid ground. But now my Zapdos and my Rotom should not be this low. You know, it's just such simple things like this, man. You know, it's very frustrating, but we'll make do. Because Amoonguss likely, because I'm modest Zapdos, it's very unlikely the Amoonguss wouldn't. But I'm going to go Zapdos here, because I know he's going to Iron Defense. But he has to touch my Zapdos twice. So what I'll end up doing is do I discharge? He has to touch me. And then he's playing very riskily. Because he has to touch my Zapdos there, and I get to discharge. So he has to touch my Zapdos twice. But the way my luck's been going today, I'm probably I wouldn't be shocked if I don't get it. Yep. So discharge, para, and doesn't get it. But again, it is what it is. What we're gonna do here is Terra and Will-O-Wisp. Oh, this shit learns Trailblaze. That's funny. Now his moves can't do shit to my Rotom, but my Rotom should not be burnt. You know, it's simple. It's a simple things. It's the simple things in life. I don't think Behemoth Blade is killing a max Rotom. I'm gonna Hydro because I should not die. Please, for the love of God, this fucking Hydro Pump. Leftover should allow me to survive, and that's big because he's getting killed from burn. It doesn't. Yeah, him switching out is fine. It's frustrating, but it's fine. Now I get to position my Great Tusk. Arcanine would be. It's actually not that great of a position play for him, considering it frees my Urshifu. Could have went Urshifu, but I don't want to take any damage on it at all. The question is, how do I... I'll actually U-turn on the Amoonguss instead of Surging Striking. I don't know how much Surging Strike would have done. My Urshifu's still around to take a hit or two from the Arcanine. I also low-key can do something with my Great Tusk in the end game. I just gotta be careful. Because now what he's gonna end up doing is... So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna go Hoopa. I'm gonna pivot to my Urshifu. The reason being is that the Amoonguss is gonna switch on. He's gonna try to sack Zamazenta, correct? And I'd rather have the positional control. Because now Zamazenta is going to go for the press. Oh, actually, I didn't expect him to go for... that's fine. I get a bit more leftovers. And this is where things get a little annoying because I want... I don't want his Arcanine coming in. Well, I know he'll never go for it goes Hydreigon. Very interesting. It's not great for me, which I mean what wish I sludge bombed there so badly. I just need some damage on this, I suppose, for a Brick Break. So Earth Powers. I don't know why he's going like he's completely wasting his fucking Hydreigon. Please poison this fool. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? So thankful, because that's his only psychic resist. So now Hoopa has a real mileage. And Earth Power is doing 23, so I don't even die. Unless he Dracos. Like my Slowking doesn't even die. So I'll do is send off a Future Sight here. Yeah. Whew. That's big. He has no Dark Resist. Yeah, this is big. So now my Rapid Strike has to take the hit, but he loses Zamazenta. Can't go. He has to give up his Zamazenta. Good U-turn. Let me think. If I have Surging Strikes, he goes to Amoonguss. If I U-turn into I was just Surging Strikes here. He goes Among Us. He forgot. Okay, so now I can Aqua Jet spam. Beautiful. Beautiful. Like, he doesn't even have anything. He has to go Cinderace. Yeah. Forgot about the damn Future Sight. I don't think it wouldn't have mattered. Maybe it would have mattered. I don't know. Because Surging Strike does slightly more than U-Turn. U-Turn does 27. Surging Strike did 31. So maybe he wouldn't have died. But I doubt he would have survived. I don't know. Maybe he would have survived with the burn. He goes Arcanine. It's over now. He's praying that I'm adamant. No, he's E-Speed. He's going to E-Speed. Okay, I don't need Slowking anymore. And this is where I was talking about a Great Tusk being so handsome, right? Oh, he Flare Blitz. Never mind. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep playing this game. Because, as I said, Great Tusk is handsome as hell. And now I can Aqua Jet spam. He was like going to that hoping that but I have the leverage here. Because if he keeps Flare Blitzing, maybe he doesn't have E-Speed. When I has to stand, which means Cinderace. Oh, he's guaranteed lost now. Because you can't E-Speed beat my Great Tusk. He doesn't even kill. Thought it might. Jesus, one did so much. We managed to win the game. So I rounded out in 1916. Lost hella points today, but all losses were my fault. Beautiful learning lessons. Be careful of them Diancys there. Hopefully y'all enjoyed today's live. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.